It's Mary Claire of Mystics by the Sea, and I'm here to do your tarot card pull of the day today. Today is Friday, August 21st, and I will have some birthday numerology for you. Now, I have today, I just couldn't believe the card I pulled today. I pulled a Hermit, and again, it's a major arcana card. So every card this week has been that, which tells me that there's some big things going on in everybody's life, life-changing experiences. The major arcana is all about life lessons. So there's a lot of lessons going on right now for a lot of people, and which tells me when there's a lot of these cards, there's big changes, and they're not always easy. Some of them are exciting, and others of them are not. Okay, but nonetheless, big changes. The Hermit card is learning how to, and I know we've had him before too, learning how to go and listen to your inner voice. The Hermit is going within, learning how to go within and hearing your inner voice. Okay, it's like the light. He's wisdom. Okay, he is someone who knows, and there's, this is, whenever I see this card, I always say, don't even ask anybody else. Don't even say, well, what should I do? What should I do? Because no one can answer this except you. This is a card of learning. It's a card of studying. Okay. A lot of times I'll pull this card when people are, for example, I am going to be teaching a tarot class. Okay. I started actually Wednesday, and it runs until we're through all the tarot cards. But this card can represent if someone is learning anything that will make them make them more aware. Okay, tap into their higher consciousness. Okay, this is a card of learning. It's a card of wisdom. It's a card of contemplation. It's a card of meditation. This card, I said yesterday, I do believe about, or maybe the day before, I can't remember, about taking your time. Okay, taking your time, baby steps. Okay, I think it was the Fool I said that with. And this card tells us, take your time. All right, this is introspection. This is quieting your mind. This is kind of pulling back from the world. You could be the most outgoing person, and all of a sudden, like, you're just not feeling it. You're just not feeling it. You want to just stay home and be alone with your thoughts. This card reminds us that our answers lie within. Okay. Now, it's the number 9 too. Okay. Numerology, it's the number 9. He's the 9. And 9 is always, it's a card of endings. Okay. So there is an ending that's going on here, but now you're trying to figure out, you're trying to find where you're going next. All right. And when you do this, there's a restlessness that you feel. It's like, not that life is horrible, but you're feeling this restlessness about, what's next? What do I want to do with my life next? This card will appear, and it's telling you, think about it. Learn different things, okay? But it's really, no one can answer. I brought up again mystics earlier in the week about, it was the Fool again, how I kept getting that card when I was going to open mystics. And but even before mystics was ever even a thought in my mind, I would always get this card. And at that time, I was just taking walks. I was just trying to think like what I was going to do. I had a really good job. My employer who I worked for, he was very good to me. And it was a hard decision because I felt safe there. I felt secure. But I knew it just wasn't what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. So I would just pull this card all the time. And I found myself that I would just be taking walks. And my husband would say, do you want me to go with you? And I'd say, no, I just want to be alone. You just need to be alone with your thoughts. Okay? Allow yourself that time. Allow yourself. Don't allow life to distract you. so you don't have to figure it out. Okay. Sometimes it's easier to, this in my life and that person or whatever the situation may be. Nope. No excuses. Okay. The Hermit tells you, you and you alone need to figure this out. And it has nothing to do with anyone else. And do not let their lives distract you, because all you're doing is you're just prolonging and you're allowing yourself a distraction so you don't have to figure out your life. Do not do that. Okay. So now, if it's your birthday today, you are the 3 path number and you are the 6 personal year. Expression, 3. Expression, communication, creation. That's what you're here to do in this lifetime. What do you want to do that will allow yourself to create, to express who you are here, okay? And who you are here to be, what your potential is. Those of you that have this number, it's funny because the Hermit, he's very introspective, but you have to make sure that you do not become reclusive. Okay. And I'm not saying that number 3s are reclusive, because they're very social people. They have no problem making friends, but as far as how they express themselves. All right. And I have a lot of 3s in my numerology chart. So guess what I do to how I express myself? I read tarot cards. So it's going to come. Don't think that there's any one set way to do it. It's going to come in many different ways. How do you express yourself? And this year for you, there's a lot going on that are born on this day with family and decisions about commitment, what you want to commit to, what you need to understand is not going to work in your life. All right, the year that you're in, it's all about the relationships around you, your home, okay? And I'm talking about close relationships, people you work closely with at work. All right, you're just dealing with a lot of those relationships this year, and a lot to do with the home. All right, so if your family is keeping you busy, that's where your focus needs to be. All right, those that you may be deciding that you want to do things to your home. All right, remodel, paint, whatever it is, this is the year that you're going to do it. It's and it is, like I said before, it is a year where if you've been in a relationship and it's been a struggle, this is the year where you are going to commit or you're not. You know it's going to work, or you know it's not going to work, and you have to act on that. Okay? All right. So I am way over my time today. So I hope I will see everybody on Monday, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.